Well, g'day there. This is Rob from Gardens Fresh Homestead, eating fresh to your plate. And today, on the 17th of May, I'm down here at my cutting table. But before I get going, as always, if you are a real human being and you've clicked on this video and you're not fake views and fake subs from YouTube, can you give this big lunchtime video a thumbs up on the way in? Write your thoughts and comments down below. It'd be really much appreciated. Well, I was at our local Asian fruit market and they've got some real gems today, folks. Of course, we've got the custard apple here, which is absolutely delicious. I've never tasted a guava before, so we're going to try one of them. We've got a Chinese apple for the first time, and we've got a Singo pear, apparently. So without further ado, we're going to cut into the Chinese pear. Now this is from Asia. Apparently it is a sweet, juicy apple. Pear. So without further ado, let's get right into it. It's more like an apple, really. It's got that pear sort of taste. To me, it feels like a nashi apple or pear. That's what it feels like to me. You know, really juicy, really crisp. To be honest, I wouldn't really call this a pear. But it's got the texture of a pear in there. But again, you know, there's so many varieties and mixed hybrids now of what people are doing to pears and apples, and it's got a bit of both. It doesn't have the flavour to it. Now, would I buy this again? Probably. Would I grow this? Something I probably would if I could germinate the seeds. Now the seeds are kind of the size of a watermelon. So I'm just going to keep them and just see what happens. But definitely something I would buy again, and definitely something that you could probably grow. Now it'd be interesting to see how tall these trees grow. Now let's get into the apple here. So as you can see, all right. Yeah, very crisp, very juicy. To me, this is like a Guava apple. Now, if you are from China and you know what this apple is, let me know in the thoughts and comments down below. It'd be really much appreciated. But to me, it looks like a Guava apple and tastes like one. If it doesn't, let me know. Really nice. Now, there's, I can see 4 or 5 seeds there. One seed there, so it's 5 for the apple. Now, would I buy this again? Absolutely. Very delicious. I can't have any complaints with this apple. And would I grow this? More than likely. I'm hoping that these seeds can germinate, and yeah. But again, if you use the seeds, you don't know what type of variety you're going to get from not grafting. I mean, kind of similar to the Nashi pear here, the Singo pear. Kind of similar in texture and color, but the Gala to me is real crisp. And again, folks, you can't buy this at the local your greengrocer, your local big box stores. You're going to go to your local independent greengrocer, and maybe Asia market to find some of these rare tropical fruits, because the big box stores refuse to stock these amazing type of fruits. If we had this, I think more and more people would go and buy these sorts of fruit and veg. Definitely something I'd buy again. For me, it's a bit out of my way, but once a fortnight, my missus can go to that shop on her journey and get a couple. So, very nice indeed, actually. And this really puts our apples to shame here in Shitsville, Australia. Actually, that's a really nice apple. Like I don't say that very often, but this is probably one of the nicest apples I've had in a long time. But it definitely reminds me of a Gala apple, or probably a Roma apple by the looks of it. But it's really big though. It's not like a really small size. Okay, we're going to try the guava now. A lot of seeds in it by the looks of it, and some pulp. Now, I've never tasted one, so I thought, you know what, for $2.50, let's try it. This is the industry I want to get into, growing my own fruit trees and trying all these exotic trees from around the world, which I'm collecting, and you have to get into it. So that's what I'm doing right now. So I think this is probably a tad underripe. It's got a creamy texture to it. It's kind of like a meringue sort of smell to it, taste to it. Now, would I buy this again? I've had a lot worse. I think this is like a filling snack. A lot of seed though, a lot of crunch to, you know, instead of the pulp, there's a lot of seed. I mean, that's nice and refreshing. No complaints here. Would I grow it? Probably. You know, I'm only growing stuff that I like or want to grow. And I mean, that was quite nice actually. I mean, other than a lot of seed in there and not as much pulp, but yeah, so that's all right. And again, we'll just get into the custard apple. Again, you know, not much seed in the white flesh ones. Mm. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Actually, I got last week I got a Golden Emperor sugar apple, custard apple, and there's probably about half a dozen seeds in this. Compared to the purple or the red outer skin one, which had a lot, this one is a lot better. Mm. Mm. Okay. But just so juicy. I mean, the juices are just running out, and just delicious. You know, folks, like when you start tasting all these other type of fruit and veg out there, you want to experience it more and more, and that's what I like. Mm. Mm. You know, I'm just taking you on this journey of what's out there, you know, and compared to what's in the big box stores. You know, you only get so much. The usual suspects on the supermarket shelves. Very nice indeed. But to me, the Singo Pear is kind of more like a Nashi pear, I think, to me. But really big, you know, really big. This is quite the snack here. You know, write your thoughts and comments down below what you've tried that's not in the supermarket shelves. We'd really like to hear about it. You know, what's out there, you know, what's in your state or country, you know, that you just cannot find. This is really nice. I wish you guys had smell-o-vision, you know? There's probably not much flavour there is, but it's still that mix between the pear and the apple. But the Chinese apple, that was really nice. Custard apple, I'm pretty happy with that as always. And the guava, yeah, it was nice and refreshing. I can't really complain. A lot of seed in it. But that is my lunchtime snack on Sunday. And I thought I'd just take you on this journey of what's out there and what I'm enjoying. And what's more to come. I've got more fruit trees I actually brought a Japanese seedless mandarin last week as well. Again, there's so many varieties and so many textures out there. that people are doing now, grafting, that it's just unbelievable, and I just can't wait to share it all with you and take you on this journey that if I can do it, you can too. So until next time, either grow big or go to the shops. Thank you very much again for watching Gardens Fresh Homestead. Bye for now.